There comes a time in life when you must stop waiting for the world to recognize your value and start walking in the royalty you were born with. You were not created to live in insecurity, self-doubt, or to settle for less than what you deserve. You are a queen, and it's time you start acting like one. A queen does not lower herself to fit into spaces that were never meant for her. She does not dim her light so others feel comfortable in her presence. No, she walks with confidence, knowing she was designed for greatness. But this kind of confidence is not given, it is cultivated. Your worth is not determined by external factors, your job, your relationships, or the opinions of others. It is something intrinsic, something that exists within you regardless of circumstances. The moment you begin to recognize your worth, everything in your life starts to change. You stop settling for less than you deserve. You stop allowing others to dictate your value, and you step into a mindset of confidence and self-respect. Many people go through life waiting for someone to validate them, waiting for a sign that they are enough. They measure their value based on how others treat them, on how much love they receive, or on their level of success. But the truth is, if you constantly look for external validation, you will always be chasing something outside of yourself. Your worth does not come from what you have or what you do. It comes from who you are. And when you start to truly believe that, you operate at a higher level. Knowing your worth means understanding that you do not have to beg for attention, love, or respect. You do not have to prove yourself to anyone. The right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances will naturally align with you when you hold yourself to a higher standard. It's about setting boundaries and refusing to accept treatment that diminishes your value. When you know who you are, you don't tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or half-hearted love. You don't settle for jobs that drain your spirit, friendships that take more than they give, or relationships that make you feel unworthy. But knowing your worth is not just about what you refuse to accept, it's about what you step into. It's about embracing confidence, knowing that you deserve abundance, success, and happiness. It means walking into a room and knowing that you belong without needing anyone to confirm it. It means speaking up, sharing your ideas, and taking up space without apologizing. A person who knows their worth does not shrink to make others comfortable. They stand tall, knowing they are valuable just as they are. One of the biggest obstacles to recognizing your worth is self-doubt. The mind will try to convince you that you are not enough, that you are not smart enough, talented enough, or attractive enough. But those are lies that have been conditioned over time. Maybe you grew up in an environment where your worth was questioned. Maybe past relationships made you feel inadequate. But none of those experiences define you. You have the power to rewrite your narrative, to choose a new belief about yourself, to declare that you are worthy regardless of what anyone has ever said. People who know their worth do not allow fear to hold them back. They understand that rejection does not diminish their value. Just because one person does not see your worth does not mean you are not valuable. It simply means they were not meant to be part of your journey. When you operate from a place of self-worth, you stop chasing and start attracting. You attract people who respect you, opportunities that align with your purpose, and experiences that elevate you. This shift in mindset affects every area of your life. In your career, it means going after positions you once thought were out of reach. In your relationships, it means refusing to entertain people who do not treat you with care and respect. In your personal growth, it means investing in yourself, prioritizing your well-being, and refusing to let past failures define you. Your worth is non-negotiable. It does not decrease because of a mistake, a setback, or someone else's inability to see it. You are enough as you are. The moment you realize that, you start making decisions that reflect your value. You stop playing small. You stop seeking approval, and you step into your power. The world will try to convince you that you need to be more, do more, or have more to be worthy. But the truth is, your worth has always been there. It is time to own it. Setting high standards is about defining what you will and will not accept in your life. It is about valuing yourself enough to demand excellence in every area, your relationships, your career, your habits, and your personal growth. When you hold yourself to a higher standard, you naturally attract better opportunities, stronger connections, and a life that aligns with your full potential. People often settle because they fear losing what they have. even when it is not serving them. They stay in relationships that drain them, jobs that make them miserable, and situations that do not reflect their true worth. But settling only leads to frustration, regret, and a life of mediocrity. Raising your standards means choosing to expect more for yourself and refusing to accept anything that does not align with your vision for your life. It is not about being difficult or unrealistic. It is about knowing that you deserve the best and being willing to wait and work for it. One of the first areas where high standards matter is in relationships. Whether it is friendships, family, or romantic relationships, the people you allow into your life shape your mindset and influence your energy. If you surround yourself with people who constantly bring negativity, who do not respect your boundaries, or who take more than they give, you will feel drained and unfulfilled. High standards mean setting clear expectations for how you want to be treated. It means refusing to tolerate disrespect, dishonesty, or inconsistency. The right people will meet your standards because they value you, and the wrong people will fall away, and that is a blessing. This is about filling that platform with your best people. Your standards also affect your career and ambitions. If you accept less than what you deserve in the workplace, you will find yourself stuck in positions that do not challenge or fulfill you. Many people settle for jobs they dislike because they fear rejection or believe they are not capable of more. But when you set a higher standard, you push yourself to reach for bigger goals. You prepare yourself for better opportunities, invest in learning and growth, and refuse to stay in environments that do not support your progress. The more you expect of yourself, the more you accomplish. Personal habits and discipline are another area where high standards create lasting success. If you hold yourself to a high standard in how you take care of your body, mind, and spirit, you will experience greater energy, confidence, and clarity. This means being mindful of what you consume, physically, mentally, and emotionally. It means developing routines that support your growth, whether it is through exercise, reading, or setting aside time for reflection. It also means eliminating distractions and unhealthy habits that keep you from becoming the best version of yourself. The small decisions you make every day build the foundation of your future, and high standards ensure that foundation is strong. There is a misconception that having high standards makes life harder, but the reality is that it makes life better. Yes, it may mean saying no more often, walking away from situations that do not serve you, and making difficult choices. But every time you choose to uphold your standards, you reinforce your self-respect. You train yourself and others to see you as someone who expects and deserves the best. And over time, this leads to a life filled with quality relationships, fulfilling work, and a deep sense of self-worth. It takes courage to set high standards and stick to them. There will be moments when you are tempted to lower them out of loneliness, impatience, or self-doubt. But remember, what you accept determines what you attract. The more you demand excellence in your life, the more you will see it manifest. You are not here to live an average life. You are here to rise, to grow, and to create a reality that reflects your true potential. Keep your standards high and watch how your world transforms. Emotional strength is not about suppressing your feelings or pretending that challenges do not affect you. It is about developing resilience, the ability to navigate difficulties without breaking, and maintaining a sense of control over your emotions rather than allowing them to control you. Life will present obstacles, disappointments, and setbacks, but emotional strength ensures that you rise above them rather than being defeated by them. One of the most important aspects of emotional strength is self-awareness. Understanding your emotions, recognizing your triggers, and identifying patterns in your reactions allow you to respond rather than react. Many people go through life being controlled by their emotions without realizing it. They allow anger, fear, or sadness to dictate their decisions, which often leads to regret. Strength comes from pausing, processing, and making intentional choices instead of reacting impulsively. Self-awareness helps you recognize when you are allowing emotions to take over and gives you the ability to redirect your focus. Another key component of emotional strength is learning to reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. When difficulties arise, a weak mindset views them as failures or injustices, while a strong mindset sees them as lessons. Painful experiences, whether personal or professional, often come with hidden wisdom. Every disappointment, rejection, or hardship carries the potential for transformation if approached with the right mindset. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, emotionally strong individuals ask themselves what they can learn, how they can improve, and how they can use the experience to become better. Building emotional strength also requires learning to manage stress effectively. Stress is inevitable, but how it is handled determines whether it breaks you or makes you stronger. Emotionally strong individuals develop coping mechanisms that keep them grounded. This may include meditation, exercise, journaling, or seeking support from trusted people. Ignoring stress or allowing it to consume you weakens your resilience over time. Instead, acknowledging when you feel overwhelmed and taking intentional steps to regain balance ensures that stress does not take control of your life. Another crucial part of emotional strength is developing the ability to let go. Many people hold on to past hurts, grudges, or regrets, allowing them to weigh heavily on their minds and hearts. Strength is found in releasing what no longer serves you, whether it is a toxic relationship, a past mistake, or an old belief that limits your growth. Letting go does not mean forgetting or denying what happened. It means refusing to let it have power over you. Carrying emotional baggage only makes the journey of life heavier, while releasing it creates space for new positive experiences. Boundaries play a significant role in emotional strength. Saying no, protecting your energy, and distancing yourself from negativity are all necessary for maintaining inner peace. Many people struggle with setting boundaries out of fear of disappointing others, but emotional strength means understanding that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Protecting your mental and emotional well-being is not selfish, it is essential. The stronger your boundaries, the less you allow external factors to dictate your emotions. Maintaining emotional strength also means not allowing external validation to define your worth. People-pleasing, seeking approval, and relying on external praise weaken emotional resilience because they make happiness dependent on others. True strength comes from knowing who you are, what you stand for, and not being shaken by opinions, criticism, or rejection. When self-worth is rooted internally, outside forces lose their power over emotions. Emotional strength is a skill that is developed over time. It requires intentional effort, self-reflection, and a willingness to face discomfort. It is not about being emotionless or unaffected by challenges, but about handling them with grace, wisdom, and control. The stronger you become emotionally, the more unshakable you are in the face of adversity. Life does not get easier, but you get stronger. And that strength allows you to navigate any situation with confidence and resilience. Walking with purpose means moving through life with intention, clarity, and a sense of direction. It is about making conscious choices rather than drifting aimlessly, allowing circumstances or other people to dictate the path. Purpose is not just about having a big goal. It is about aligning daily actions with values, passions, and the vision for a fulfilled life. When you walk with purpose, every step becomes meaningful, and you stop wasting time on things that do not contribute to your growth. A person who walks with purpose understands that time is the most valuable resource. Instead of procrastinating or waiting for the perfect moment, they take action. They know that every decision, no matter how small, either moves them closer to or further from their goals. This mindset creates a sense of urgency, not out of fear, but out of the recognition that life is too short to be spent on things that do not matter. Waking up every day with intention, setting priorities, and taking consistent action ensures that life does not pass by in a blur of distractions and meaningless routine. Clarity is essential when walking with purpose. Many people feel lost because they have not taken the time to define what they truly want. They follow societal expectations, chase trends, or compare themselves to others, only to realize they are living someone else's dream. Purpose requires deep self-reflection, asking what brings fulfillment, what ignites passion, and what kind of impact is desired in the world. Once clarity is gained, decisions become easier because they are filtered through the lens of purpose. If something does not align, it is not pursued, no matter how tempting or convenient it may seem. Walking with purpose also means being intentional with relationships. The people allowed into life either contribute to or distract from the journey. Purpose-driven individuals surround themselves with those who inspire, challenge, and uplift them. They avoid toxic relationships, energy-draining interactions, and environments that do not support their growth. They understand that meaningful connections should add value, not cause stress or confusion. Every relationship should be a reflection of the standards and vision set for life. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but purpose provides the strength to push forward. Without a sense of purpose, difficulties feel overwhelming and discouraging. With purpose, they become lessons and stepping stones. Purpose fuels resilience, reminding that every obstacle has a purpose in shaping character and preparing for greater things. A purpose-driven person does not quit when things get hard. They adjust, learn, and keep moving. They see setbacks as temporary detours, not dead ends. Living with purpose also means contributing beyond oneself. True fulfillment comes from knowing that actions create a positive impact. Whether through a career, relationships, or acts of kindness, purpose-driven individuals seek to add value to the world. They do not live only for personal gain. They seek to uplift, inspire, and serve in ways that align with their strengths and passions. This contribution does not have to be grand. It can be as simple as encouraging others, sharing wisdom, or using talents to solve problems. Purpose is amplified when connected to something greater than personal success. Walking with purpose requires discipline. It means saying no to distractions, toxic habits, and anything that does not align with the vision. It requires consistency, patience, and trust in the process. Many people give up too soon because they do not see immediate results. But true purpose is a lifelong journey, not a race. Staying committed, even when progress seems slow, ensures that every step taken is building towards something meaningful. Life becomes richer, more exciting, and more rewarding when lived with purpose. There is no longer a feeling of emptiness or confusion because each day is approached with a sense of mission. When purpose drives decisions, confidence grows and life takes on new meaning. It is not about reaching a final destination, but about making each moment intentional and impactful. The key is to stop waiting, stop doubting, and start moving forward with clarity, passion, and a deep belief that every step matters. Speaking with grace and authority is a powerful skill that influences how others perceive and respond to you. It is not just about what is said, but how it is delivered. Grace reflects wisdom, patience, and respect, while authority conveys confidence, clarity, and conviction. When these two elements are combined, words carry weight, inspire action, and command respect without force or aggression. Grace in speech means knowing how to communicate with kindness and composure, even in difficult situations. It is about being intentional with words, choosing them carefully to uplift rather than tear down. A graceful speaker understands the power of tone, avoiding harshness, sarcasm, or unnecessary criticism. Even when correcting or disagreeing, they do so with tact, making it easier for others to listen and accept what is being said. Grace allows a message to be received without defensiveness, creating a space for meaningful conversations rather than conflicts. Authority in speech, on the other hand, comes from a deep sense of self-assurance and knowledge. It is not about being the loudest in the room, but about speaking with certainty. People listen to those who believe in their own words. Authority is developed by understanding a subject thoroughly, thinking critically, and expressing thoughts with clarity. There is no need for excessive explanations, fillers, or apologies. Authority comes from delivering a message directly and decisively. A person who speaks with authority does not second-guess their words or shrink in the presence of opposition. They stand firm, knowing that their voice matters. Confidence in speech is not arrogance. It is a reflection of inner belief. When someone is unsure or hesitant, it shows in their tone, body language, and choice of words. Speaking with authority requires eliminating self-doubt and trusting in one's ability to communicate effectively. This means maintaining steady eye contact, speaking at a controlled pace, and using pauses for emphasis rather than rushing or over-explaining. A calm, measured voice carries more power than one that is raised in frustration or desperation. Speaking with grace and authority also means being a good listener. Many people focus on what they want to say next rather than fully engaging in the conversation. True authority is demonstrated by the ability to listen attentively, process information, and respond thoughtfully. Graceful communication acknowledges the perspectives of others, even when disagreeing. It seeks to understand before seeking to be understood. This approach not only strengthens relationships, but also enhances credibility, as people are more likely to respect and follow those who show understanding. Another key element is emotional control. Words spoken in anger or frustration often lead to regret. People who speak with grace and authority do not allow emotions to dictate their speech. Instead, they take a moment to compose themselves, ensuring their words align with their intentions. This discipline prevents unnecessary conflicts and strengthens influence, as others see them as composed and level-headed, even under pressure. Language choice is also critical. Vague, weak, or apologetic phrases dilute authority. Statements filled with uncertainty, such as, "I think," "I'm not sure," or "maybe," undermine credibility. Instead, using strong, definitive language like, "I know," "I am certain," or "this is what needs to be done," establishes confidence. At the same time, grace ensures that the message remains respectful and considerate. A balance between assertiveness and kindness creates a compelling presence that draws people in rather than pushing them away. Mastering the art of speaking with grace and authority requires practice. It is about being mindful of speech patterns, refining the ability to express thoughts clearly. And over time, this combination transforms communication, allowing words to inspire, influence, and lead with impact. The more intentional effort is put into developing this skill, the more natural it becomes, opening doors to greater opportunities and deeper connections. Leading with kindness and wisdom is one of the most powerful ways to inspire and influence others. True leadership is not about authority or control, but about guiding with compassion and intelligence. It requires the ability to see the bigger picture while caring for the individuals involved. When kindness and wisdom are at the foundation of leadership, people feel valued, motivated, and empowered to grow. Kindness in leadership does not mean being weak or passive. It means recognizing the humanity in others and treating them with respect, empathy, and fairness. A leader who leads with kindness understands that people respond best to encouragement rather than fear. They create an environment where individuals feel safe to express themselves, take risks, and learn from mistakes without fear of harsh judgment. This approach fosters trust, which is essential for any successful team, organization, or relationship. Wisdom, on the other hand, allows a leader to make decisions that are not just good in the moment, but beneficial in the long run. It comes from experience, deep understanding, and the ability to analyze situations objectively. Wise leaders do not react impulsively. They take time to assess, gather information, and think critically before making a choice. They do not let emotions cloud their judgment, and they consider the consequences of their actions on everyone involved. Wisdom ensures that kindness is not taken advantage of, and that decisions are made with both heart and intellect. One of the key aspects of leading with kindness and wisdom is the ability to listen. Many leaders focus on speaking, giving directions, or making decisions. But the most effective ones understand that listening is just as important. People want to feel heard and valued. A leader who listens not only gains valuable insight, but also builds strong relationships based on mutual respect. This kind of leadership creates a culture of open communication where individuals are more willing to share ideas, take initiative, and contribute to the success of the group. Patience is another critical element. Not everyone grows at the same pace, and challenges do not always resolve themselves quickly. A kind and wise leader understands that progress takes time. They do not rush people or situations, but instead provide the necessary support and guidance. They correct with gentleness, offer constructive feedback, and help others develop the skills and mindset needed for success. This kind of leadership does not seek immediate gratification, but instead focuses on long-term development and lasting impact. A leader who leads with kindness and wisdom also sets a strong example. People do not just follow words, they follow actions. A leader's behavior influences those around them, shaping the culture and attitudes of an organization or group. If a leader remains calm under pressure, treats others with respect, and makes decisions based on principle rather than ego, those they lead will mirror that behavior. This creates a positive and productive environment where people feel motivated to give their best. Boundaries are also an essential part of this leadership style. Kindness does not mean tolerating disrespect or allowing others to take advantage. A wise leader knows when to be compassionate and when to be firm. They set clear expectations and hold people accountable, ensuring that kindness is balanced with discipline. This prevents misunderstandings and ensures that everyone is working toward a common goal with mutual respect. Leading with kindness and wisdom creates a legacy that lasts beyond a single moment or achievement. It shapes lives, builds trust, and creates an atmosphere where people feel valued and inspired to reach their full potential. The impact of this kind of leadership extends far beyond immediate results, leaving a lasting influence on those who experience it. The most effective leaders are not just those who achieve success, but those who elevate others along the way, guiding them with both heart and wisdom. Confidence is not just about how you appear to others. It is about how you carry yourself, how you think, and how you respond to life's challenges. True confidence is not arrogance or the need to prove something. It is a deep inner belief in oneself, rooted in self-awareness, preparation, and resilience. It is a quality that attracts opportunities, commands respect, and creates a presence that others recognize as strong and unshakable. Embodying confidence begins with self-perception. How you see yourself determines how you present yourself to the world. If you constantly doubt your abilities, hesitate to express your thoughts, or fear failure, it will show in your actions. Confidence starts from within. By acknowledging your strengths, embracing your individuality, and recognizing your worth, it is about shifting from a mindset of limitation to one of possibility. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, a confident person focuses on what they bring to the table and how they can make an impact. Preparation is a key component of confidence. People often feel insecure because they enter situations unprepared, leading to hesitation and self-doubt. Confidence grows when you have done the work, gained knowledge, and developed skills. Whether it is a presentation, an interview, or a conversation, preparation allows you to walk into any situation with a sense of readiness. It eliminates the fear of being caught off guard and replaces it with assurance. The more you invest in yourself, the more naturally confident you become. Body language plays a significant role in how confidence is perceived. Standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and speaking clearly all convey self-assurance. People pick up on nonverbal cues, and when you carry yourself with certainty, they respond to that energy. Avoiding slouched posture, fidgeting, or looking down helps reinforce the message that you are comfortable in your own skin. A confident presence is not about being loud or dominant. It is about being composed and intentional in movement and speech. The way you speak also reflects your level of confidence. A strong, steady voice communicates authority, while a hesitant or overly apologetic tone can make even the most intelligent person seem unsure. Speaking with clarity, eliminating filler words, and owning your statements without constantly seeking validation from others strengthens how you are perceived. Confident people do not over-explain or seek unnecessary approval. They trust their words and deliver them with certainty. Resilience is a fundamental part of confidence. Life is filled with setbacks, rejections, and failures. But true confidence is not shaken by temporary obstacles. It is built on the ability to recover, learn, and keep moving forward. When you know that failure does not define you, but rather strengthens you, setbacks become stepping stones instead of roadblocks. Every challenge overcome adds to inner strength, reinforcing the belief that no situation is too difficult to handle. Confidence is also about making decisions with conviction. Indecisiveness creates uncertainty, both internally and externally. While it is important to analyze situations, constantly second-guessing leads to missed opportunities. Confident individuals trust their judgment, make choices based on the best information available, and move forward without excessive doubt. Even if a decision turns out to be wrong, they adjust without dwelling on mistakes, knowing that every experience adds to their growth. Surrounding yourself with positive influences strengthens confidence. The people you engage with either build you up or tear you down. Confident individuals choose to associate with those who encourage, challenge, and support them. They do not waste time seeking validation from those who undermine their self-worth. They also set boundaries, ensuring that their energy is protected from negativity and unnecessary criticism. Confidence is an ongoing practice. It is not something you wake up with one day and never have to work on again. It is built through continuous self-improvement, taking risks, and proving to yourself that you are capable. The more you push beyond your comfort zone, the stronger your confidence becomes. Over time, embodying confidence becomes second nature, allowing you to navigate life with a sense of purpose, strength, and unwavering belief in yourself.